Hey everyone. I know I haven't been uploading anything ever since that D-Wade video 2 months ago, but yeah, in case of you are all wondering what I was doing by then, I was busy with school. Yeah, I was busy doing, my own thing. But I'm here. I'm here right now and and I think you all know why I'm here. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day. A new face, a new era begins. Officially tomorrow. So, what are my thoughts? Well, to tell you the truth, I swear, like, a lot of players have been all around in the media, to be honest. Yeah, and yeah, there's like a lot of good players. Of course, Zion, Jay Morat, RJ Barrett, Cam, Bobo, Nasir Little. Yeah, it's like it's a whole big topic for tomorrow. And what do I think we should get? Well, to be honest, we need to think tomorrow. We need to think hard tomorrow. Especially coming off of D-Wade's last season, we need to select a young talent who can, carry the torch that Wade left behind 2 months ago. It's time, man. Like, we need to select the right player. And Riley, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are, you have to pick smart, okay? You can't pick another... Honestly, Riley, please, I ask you this I will ask you this nicely. Please, do not select a defensive player. We don't need another defensive player who can't get in the rim, they can't finish scoring, they can't even score like outside the perimeter, and they can't even go under the rim and finish, just like some of these other defensive players that we've had for like the last few years. Bam is an exception. Not really, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, Justice is improving, but he still needs to work on the shooting. So, further ado, I know a lot of people are like really asking for a whole lot for the right player for this season. And I heard a lot of people have been asking about this one player who goes by the name Kevin Porter Jr. Yeah, remember that name. Kevin Porter Jr. And of course I don't really know much about him, but I mean, well, at first a lot of maybe about 85% of the fans keep mentioning him in comments, and I've been reading some of them. I didn't really want to look up any videos with him just because I wanted to like wait until the draft to see the player that we get for tomorrow. So then after a while, I decided, you know what? Might as well look him up. Might as well see some highlights from him. And I gotta say, he looks pretty impressive. He looks pretty good. Even though I heard the story of him being suspended from college, he had some disagreements with coaching and being on bench, something like that. I don't know what the allegations are, but still, at least from what I've been told. And frankly, I say yes. Get this kid. Get Kevin Porter Jr. to the Miami Heat. Because a lot of people said that he's the right guy. People compare him to, James Harden. Yeah, he has the same shot perception, the same off the dribble moves from James Harden. I think you should take this guy. And I know another half keeps saying, oh, they want Romeo Langford, but I mean, don't get me wrong. If you get Romeo Langford, I won't be upset, but I prefer we get Kevin Porter. Please, Mr. Riley, please listen to your fans for this, okay? Because I don't want to spend the next 5 years or 10 years in mediocrity. All right, I don't want to be in this basketball purgatory for a very long time. You gotta you have to think. You have to see this team from our perspective, okay? You have to make a big change, okay? And I just read that the Atlanta Hawks traded their pick to we got the 44th overall pick in the second round from the Hawks, which is way to go. So yeah, I mean, just pick smart. That's all I have to say. So yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. Remember that, Mr. Riley. Remember that. And even though of course we're stocked on a lot of guards on our team, of course, with Dragic, Waiters, Winslow. I mean, technically he is a point guard now, even though he was a point guard this season, even though he's a power or small forward. Still, like, I consider him a guard now, due to him doing impressively well at that position. So yeah, honestly, and please don't pick another undrafted player, please. We don't need any more undrafted players. I know you ever since with Whiteside you've been doing this, but so far it hasn't worked. Honestly, we need an offensive player. We need someone who is going to score at least 25 or 30 points a night each, at least most of the time, okay? We need someone who's brave, who can attack, someone who's not afraid to go to the rim or go into the paint. Please, Riley, I need you to listen to us for once, okay? Because what you're doing right now, it's not necessarily working, and there are other 50% half of Heat fans who agree with me. I was even reading. I was even watching Heat Live for 305's video, and he makes a pretty valid point. That we need to think progressively. We need to think tactically. Okay. All right. I'm not saying we need to necessarily go tank, because obviously with New Orleans getting the first overall pick, which, by the way, I just want to ask why, how that's possible, but that's a whole another discussion. But yeah, we need to think of the future. We can't think of championships now. You have to be patient, okay? Because honestly, for the last few off seasons, you trying to lure a big whale to come to Miami, it's not working. Okay, even though we have the highest salary cap and the biggest tax enrollment or payment, sorry. Yeah, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked, sir. I'm sorry to say this, but... And that's why we need to pick an offensive player. I'm going to say it one more time. Kevin Porter Jr. Remember that name. Remember the face. And you were there on one of the combines. You saw how he performed. Okay? I saw you with Spoelstra and Andy, I forgot his name. Ellensburg. You guys can correct me in the comments if you want, down below. But yeah, most of the Heat front office was there. So yeah, all I'm saying is, Mr. Riley, please think tactically. Please think of what Heat fans want. Think of a player, who's gonna put people in the seats in the arena. We need someone who can, do the same acrobatic moves that Wade did. Okay? That's why. And even though Hassan Whiteside wants to trade, but that's a whole another story. But we need to get someone who's going to be the face of the franchise. Okay? And if this works, this will be compared to the whole Kobe deal or the whole Donovan Mitchell deal. Okay? Remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I don't know if you guys know this, but Kobe was selected 13th overall in '96, and look how that turned out. Yeah, we're in the same position. Heck, I mean, look at Donovan Mitchell. He was selected by Denver first, and then he was traded to Utah. But yeah, even then, look how he's performing for the last couple of seasons. I mean, why can't we do that? Why can't we pick a steal for this draft? Huh? Why can't we do that? But that's why you have the chance right now. You have a chance to change people's minds. You can steal you can get a player that can be a steal for this draft. I am asking you, Mr. Riley. I am asking you desperately. Please get Kevin Porter Jr. In my opinion, and hopefully this happens, but he's going to be the Donovan Mitchell of this draft. Hopefully. I hope I'm right. I could be wrong, but time will tell, you know? So, Mr. Riley, once again and for the final time, please select an offensive player. Select someone who is going to be an impact, who's going to carry the torch that D-Wade left. Okay? We need a true heir to him. And that's why I want you to select this kid from USC. Alright? Thank you for your time, and I hope we think big tomorrow night. I'll see you then. Thank you, guys.